Hi everyone, it's Luke here. I thought I'd just do this Forex video, like a sort of watch list of all the pairs I'm going to be watching for the upcoming week. So without further ado, let's get started on my watch list for the week. So we're starting off on the daily time frame here. I like to usually mark my zones of areas of sensitivity, so resistance and support on the weekly time frame, which you can see up here in green and down here in green. But focusing on the daily, we've got a nice downtrend line coming here. It's actually just broken out, and we've got this nice bit of support along the bottom here. So if we drop down to the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price has actually broken clear out of this trend line and is currently retested. So now all I'm really looking for is some sort of entry reason to see this pair up to this horizontal ray line up here, which is actually a previous resistance, as you can see looking left. So for this pair, I'm really looking for sort of entry. I'll drop down to a lower time frame to get that. I don't share my entry reasons and my strategy in these videos, but I will be sharing where I learnt to trade and how you can also get involved in the membership group that I'm in. This is like an ongoing sort of ongoing teaching and ongoing learning curve for everyone. So that's AUDCHF, and let's move on to the next pair on my watch list, which is AUDJPY. So as you can see here on the 4-hour, we've actually broke back into this this was support and now resistance sort of zone, and we come back and we're retesting. If we go back up to the daily quickly, we can actually see that we've been respecting this line here for a long time. Now, it might look like we've broke out on the 4-hour, but you can see over here we've got some false breakouts over here as well. So I really want to see a clear break and a nice exhaustion before going long. So that pair is probably a little bit of a way off, but it's probably something to catch up on midweek. So next pair is CAD-CHF, and on here, if it will load, here we go, we can see we've actually got this nice little triangle shape going down here. Now I don't trade within these triangles because I think that's just a bit risky. So what I'm looking for is a nice clear break out of the triangle, a nice retest, and then we're looking for entry reason to go long up towards this previous resistance, which you can see on the left hand side is just over here. Hence why I've drawn this horizontal ray. So I think this is definitely a pair that I can profit on next week. Next is CAD-JPY. This is a pair I actually did trade last week. We had this little double top over here on the 4-hour, and I traded it down towards this little support zone. Now, also, if you look onto the 1-hour chart, you can also see this little bit of a head and shoulders pattern up here. So it's shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and this neckline in green. And I'm looking for this clear break, a nice retest, and then entry reason to come down to this horizontal ray line. Now, the only bad thing about this trade is that I don't think there's probably going to be a good enough risk reward unless I can get a really tight stop loss. So that's something that I'm going to look at into probably not tonight, probably tomorrow morning. I'll see how prices reacted, see if we've broken that neckline. If we have, I'll then try and get involved with that. Next on the list is where are we? Euro CHF. So Euro CHF, as you can see here, it's a similar sort of situation to CAD-JPY. So I'm looking for this break up past this horizontal ray line this time, and then I'm looking for a retest, and again I'm looking for confirmation to go long. Now the reason why I want it to break this line is because I want confirmation that we're not respecting it. I want confirmation that we're breaking out and that the trend is changing and we're going to be in an uptrend. Okay, I don't like to go on it looks good or it feels good. I like to go on actual facts that the price is doing this. Okay, so clear price action trading. So that's definitely one to watch during the beginning of next week. So the next pair is Euro Japanese Yen. Now on this pair we can see that we've got this lovely 4-hour uptrend line that seems to be being respected. So if we drop down to the 1-hour time frame, you can see that I think it's going to break. We're kind of losing momentum up here. These loads of little candles. We've got a couple of high rejection candles, and then we've come down and we're losing momentum again. But I think we're going to have this big drop through, this nice retest, and then I'm looking for the entry reasons to see this pair down to previous support, or possibly all the way down to the resistance zone. So next we have Euro NZD. This pair, if I go onto the 4 hour, has been respecting this resistance line for ages. I've been waiting for this to break for about 3 weeks now, and it's finally broke, and we're seeing that it's currently in the exhaustion mode, so it's really starting to pull back now, and I'm looking to get down probably to the 1 hour or 15-minute time frame to get an entry reason to see up to this horizontal ray, which if you look left is actually previous resistance. So that's a good sort of target zone to get into. Next is pound Australian dollar. So the pound pairs, as you've probably been aware of, have been really sort of volatile recently due to Brexit. So I've been really weary about the pound pairs. I did trade this pair down towards the horizontal ray line here. So I have actually had a good trade on this last week. I think it's at a 1-to-1 or 1-to-1.5. But this time I'm looking for this clear break of this horizontal ray and some sort of exhaustion retest back up, and then entry reason probably on the 1 hour time frame to get involved to see this pair down. As regards to my targets, it's probably going to be somewhere around here for first targets, or I could even try and trail my stop loss and see how far I can get before getting stopped out. So yeah, that's definitely a good trade to be looking towards. Next trade is pound NZD, so pound New Zealand dollar. As you can see, we're really choppy around here. This is all due to Brexit. We're really choppy up and down, up and down. But we put this little double top in here on the 4 hour. Actually, probably a little bit of a triple. We've got this nice little neckline here that we've been respecting. So I'd like to see a nice break and a retest, and then I'd like to see this down towards this daily trend line, which we know has been respected. It's actually been respected since the beginning of December, so quite a long time. So that's my targets for pound New Zealand dollar. Next, we've got pound US dollar. So again, this sort of pair is being respected on the daily trend line. I think it's going to break. I'd like to see it break before I take any price action. So I'm just waiting for this big confirmation down. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. It could keep consolidating along here due to Brexit. So it's on my watch list, but it's not going to be a pair that I'm going to be taking immediate action on when the markets open tonight and tomorrow morning. So moving on, NZD CAD. I actually took a trade on. Did I take a trade on this? No, I took a trade on NZD JPY, but now we've broke through this trend line, and then we've put in this sort of falling flag that we've actually again busted straight through. And now we've put in this double bottom, which is a sign of reversal, but I think this is going to give way. So I'm waiting for this line here to give way, and then I'm looking for sort of a breakthrough and a nice exhaustion, and then some sort of entry reason to sit down back to this support line down here. Again, that's definitely something on my watch list next week. USD JPY, so pound yen. We can see we're in a clear uptrend here, but we've been bouncing off this resistance zone at the top quite nicely. And now I think on the 1 hour we've put in this little double top, if I believe I'm right. Let's wait for this to load, guys. So it's running a bit slow. So we've put a little double top here. I'd want to see this horizontal ray line. There's a little bit of support, break, a retest, and then I'll probably get an entry on a 15-minute just down to this previous resistance come support. Okay, so I'm expecting some more downside movement on pound yen. Last but least, actually no, sorry, we've got USD CAD. So this has been a bit choppy, but we put in this nice little double bottom here on the 4 hour, and we've broken through, and now I'm expecting a retest, which is currently doing a retest here, a nice low test candle there, and I'm probably going to get an entry off the 15-minute to see this back up. So I believe there's some more upside potential here. I could be wrong, this could be a little bit of a fake out, but we will see. And last but not least, USD CHF, so Swiss franc. This pair has been hitting this support resistance zone for a while now, and it's broke through, but there's lots of indecision candles around here. So I still believe we're going to come down to the downside. So I need to wait for that clear confirmation to come down and show me that we are changing direction, and we're going to start putting him some new lower lows and lower highs. So that's it for the week. Any questions, let me know. Any pairs you want me to go over, I'll quite happily just do a video on a certain pair if you want me to. And yeah, I hope you have a good week trading, guys. I'll follow on this next Sunday if I can, and see if my predictions played out, see if I got in any of these trades, see how the market's reacted, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later on. Okay, bye-bye.